My mom and stepdad kept the basement locked my entire childhood. We lived in a modest house.
My mom, my stepdad and my stepbrother.
My brother was 4 years older than me and always in trouble. Around the age of 5, I remember being in our basement for a birthday party, but that was my last memory of that place until I was older. They kept it locked. No kids, no visitors, no friends or family allowed. People made comments that it was strange, but that was it really. As a kid, I remember trying pick the lock with a bobby pin like I was a spy or something. Never worked. Years went on, and as a family we fell apart. My brother continued getting into worse and worse trouble. My stepdad became addicted to cocaine and subsequently crack. He would disappear for entire days. He once disappeared while driving in a funeral procession and didn't show up until the next day. He said he got lost on the way to the church. At 14, they left me home alone for a night to attend a concert. I noticed that they left their basement key hanging on the key rack unknowingly, so I seized the opportunity and took it. I rode my bike to the drugstore and made a copy, then rode home and replaced the original. The next time they left the house, I finally entered the basement for the first time as a teenager. The big thing they were trying to hide was a large marijuana grow operation. I knew they smoked pot, no hiding that, but had no idea the scale of it. It was probably 50+ plants. It was not a large house, so walls were torn down to make space for more plants. Grow tents were put up, the whole deal. This was in a state and a time where it wasn't legal even medically, so I guess they wanted to keep me out to protect me or stop me from telling my friends. I had never smoked pot myself at that time, but I knew people who did, so I offered to sell it to them. I mean, there was so much, it was surreal. I started by taking small amounts and progressively took more and more when I realized it was going unnoticed. I got bold and would even sneak downstairs to steal it when my stepdad was working outside. It was a rush. I made a couple grand from selling it over the course of 4 years before my mom and stepdad split up and she lost the house. We moved, and that's when she told me that all of our family did the same thing. All my aunts and uncles had similar grow ops. I worked for my uncle for a year or so while in college, and he had even more plants in his modest suburban house. I don't really know if it negatively affected me or not. I think if my stepdad hadn't gotten mixed up with harder drugs, I could say the pot didn't really bother me at all. Obviously, it turned out to be quite lucrative for me. Harder drugs like cocaine and crack ruined his life and subsequently ruined my stepbrother's life as well. When my mom got divorced from him, we moved, and I never saw or spoke to them again. The only person I've told is my therapist, so I guess I just wanted to yell into the void a little bit. I love my mom, and we have a great relationship now. Weed is legal here. She still grows 3 plants for personal use where she lives now. I rarely smoke, but every time I smell the stuff I get a flood of memories from childhood, and I remember how strange it all was.